Hello fellow data analysts, welcome to another boring video on statistical data analysis. Today I will be talking about variability of distribution as part of univariate analysis. The measures of variation for variability of distribution are statistics that study or explore how far away the values or data points are from each other in an observation. To illustrate that definition, I put together this scenario where I have uh, put together a comparison of hypothetical income distributions of data scientists in Canada and Turkey. So as you can see, the distribution of income in both countries, both distributions are symmetric, meaning they have a normal curve, their symmetry in their shape, and they have a mean average of 30,000, which is right here. However, the income distribution ranges for Turkey from 10,000 to 50,000, and for Canada ranges from 25 to 35,000. So, although the average between both countries are the same, but there is a difference in their variability. Turkey have more variability around the mean as compared to Canada. As you can see, majority of the data points are scattered around the mean for Canada. However, for Turkey, the data points are scattered are far from each other in the distribution. So I forgot to mention that this is a hypothetical or dummy data. It's just for I put it together just for the sake of this presentation. And so as you can see, that X, which represents a statistical symbol for mean or average for both countries, is 30. However, uh, because the variation, there's a huge difference in the variation, then we can say that Turkey actually has more variability in their annual income of data scientists compared to Canada. What does this statement really mean? It means that, let's say, although this is again hypothetical um, data set, but if this was established statistics, and if we picked up a sample, or if we asked a data scientist, let's say in Canada, what their annual income is, it is most likely that they will tell you a number that's very close to 30,000. It's going to be very, very close to 30,000 because why? Because the distribution of annual income for Canada does not have far variability. It's not highly variable. It's very scattered. The big chunk of information are in the middle and is scattered around the average. However, if you do the same thing in Turkey, you're very, very likely to get an answer that that would be around 10,000 or 20,000, say 12,000 or 40,000 or 45,000 or 35,000. So, or maybe 30,000. Maybe there will all be some numbers very close to the mean, but you're more likely to find those data points or values to be scattered far from the mean as opposed to close to the mean or close to the average. So these two shapes are histogram shapes, and it's a good practice that before you run or before you produce a statistical measures to designate variability of a distribution is to plot your chart. And one of the best ways is to plot a histogram. An histogram allows you to see where the data points, how variable the data points and where they're located, just like as you can see in the case of Turkey and Canada. And then you can also conduct measures of variability, and the most common measures or statistical measures are range, quartile or percentiles, variance, and the most famous and the most effective statistic called the standard deviation. And I will explain these measures in the next videos. I hope you have a good understanding of what variability in a distribution means. Thank you so much. Until next time.